Daddy's Dungeon.
Daddy's what?
The fuck is Daddy's Dungeon?
Daddy's Dungeon.
Daddy's fucking dungeon.
All of you!
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
One. Welcome back, everybody. Daddy's Dungeon, episode 65. You ready?
Absolutely.
You're fucking ready?
Absolutely.
I'm very much ready.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling alright. I've been feeling really good.
When's the last time you got sick?
So long ago.
Before COVID?
I got sick during COVID. I think I got sick one more time in between that. I think so.
The wovid?
Yeah. What's wovid mean to you? What's the slang we're talking about?
I don't know.
Wuhan COVID?
I just didn't want to throw up the big C.
You mean
know what I'm saying?
It was like fucking labeled it was like made in a laboratory, you know?
I just didn't want to throw up the big C's. I don't roll like that.
I was about to throw it up right now.
I don't roll like that. No. So I just say wovid.
Yeah. Yeah, I got COVID like 2020, I think. 2021. One of those years. Shit. No, I really don't know the last time I actually got sick. Couldn't tell you. I know I bitched about it on the pod, so it's been within a year. I was like, I never get sick, and I got sick. I remember that happened.
Yeah, dude, I recently got...
It was the first time we had Steno on.
That's when you got sick?
Yeah, because everyone was like, yeah, we made out in the fucking back, and now I'm sick. I remember I said that. I do remember saying that. So,
very specific.
Yeah.
Might be real.
That was a good day.
Was it pretty bad?
Nah, it just felt like I had like a sore throat.
Yeah, I feel you too. I just recently got kind of not really sick. Nothing really too big to be like alarmed by.
Just a little down.
It's just kind of like, no, it's just not really 100%, you know? I was feeling like 75. I was kind of there. I had a bit of scratch in my throat and, a lot of runny nose. So I kind of thought it was a bit of an allergies thing, you know? Because me, my dad, and my brother were plagued with that shit. You know, when spring and summertime comes around, it's tough.
Best believe my eyes be watering all fucking day. And then that non-drowsy, bro, it puts me to sleep still. I don't know what the fuck is in that shit. Non-drowsy my ass.
Hey, man, but that might be a lie. But the ones that are the PMs, those work like a charm.
Oh, knock your ass out?
They put me out.
Benadryl.
They put me out. I mean, like the Alka-Seltzer PMs or the NyQuil PMs. I try not to drink those as much, but whenever I do drink them, I'm out like a light.
A little bit of Sprite, a little bit of Foam Cup, Jolly Rancher. Now, man. Know what I'm saying? How about D-Savage, baby? Get that lean in the cup.
Hey, look, you're already getting inspired. You're already getting inspired.
Yeah. And he's an inspiration.
Hey, man.
He's coming back. He's coming back. That's why he's on his tour. He's back. D-Savage is back.
Back from what?
He kind of like fell off. I couldn't really tell you what happened because I've only been recently put on over like the past like year and a half. Jake knows. I could ask him, but all I know is that I heard he fell off and he's back, and that's why he's on tour.
I mean,
and he's a Cali boy, so Gardena, I think.
Where's that at?
Somewhere out in freaking over there, like Pasadena area, past it.
Oh, okay.
That general location.
And where's he?
Garden Grove. There you go. That's where he's from. Not Gardena.
Does he gangbang? Is he a banger?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so, dude.
You think he shoots firearms?
Probably.
You think so?
Probably.
You think they're registered under his name?
Fuck no.
Did you ever go to jail? Prison?
I don't think so. He had a song with Juice WRLD. That song was fire. I forgot what it's called though.
With whom, sorry?
Juice WRLD.
Oh, okay.
They had like a whole music video unreleased. And I remember Jake showed me it was on YouTube finally. And he's like, look at all these comments. And he was like, finally I don't have to go to Pornhub to find this song. That's a very good song. I just forgot what it's called.
You know, it's crazy the lengths people will go to listen to.
Put it on Pornhub?
Something.
That's crazy. I wonder how much money that guy got.
Honestly, Pornhub probably raked it all in.
You think so?
Yeah.
They get a little cut.
Yeah, a little cut. Yeah. Out of the major cut. You know what I'm saying? That's what Mia Khalifa said, at least.
Like, there's like another unreleased song with Post Malone and Larry June on YouTube. Slaps, bro. It's like from 2014. It's like, dude, that song is fucking great. Like, before Post Malone was really huge. Like, he was getting big. Him and Larry June did a song.
So, do you think...
Release that shit. Fucking drop it.
You think if it were to be released, it would be...
Especially with Post Malone's hype right now and Larry June, on the come up. Because Larry June's, like, big in his world. But, like, people don't know him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, he gets like a million listeners a month. That's a lot, right? But only people in that like positivity rap know him.
I get you. So then why don't you think that Post Malone himself decided like, hey, I'm the bigger artist, I'm gonna put this out?
I don't think it's that.
You think
a lot of the times they use like copyrighted beats and shit.
Yeah.
So maybe they took somebody's beat and did a thing on it. They can't release it for legal purposes.
It's on SoundCloud?
I found it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And then what I did find on YouTube, and I actually DM'd Larry June about it, which is fucking.
Like, I'm gonna DM my homie Larry. I got this issue. I want this song released. I'm gonna DM my homie Larry.
No, I was fanboying. I wanted to suck his cock. No, but it's a whole mixtape. It's like 6 songs, all his music. And I was like, this shit's fire. I was like, bro, why don't you drop this shit? Like, it's only on YouTube. Like, why can't you drop this shit on Spotify? Never answered me. I didn't expect an answer, but I'd like this shit to be dropped because that shit's fire. I don't have to go to YouTube, and I don't have YouTube Premium. I'm not getting that shit.
It's super expensive, but I heard it's very worth it.
You think so?
Personally, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Just from what I've heard, it's worth it. Don't think it.
What have you heard?
I've heard that you can watch anything and everything on there.
Even porn?
Maybe not to that extent. Maybe not like, that or snuff videos or something like that. But as far as like movies and shows,
you get like all the movies for free.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
And I know you can download shit now because Daniel from work, I'll get to that in a second. He got YouTube Premium for free for like a month.
That's like same as YouTube TV, right? Okay.
And he's been downloading YouTube videos to watch at work. Now, why he's doing that? So he got Verizon, his brother, no service at work. And I told him, I was like, bro, just get Metro. Like, I pay $45 and I have great service fucking everywhere. Like, it's perfect for $45 and you're paying like $100 just for your phone. And he's like, nah, bro, like that's ghetto and cheap. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? It's owned by T-Mobile. Okay?
Right.
So then they were like locked in a plan. So they finally got out of the plan and they got these new phones. And they're like, oh, we're going to go to AT&T. I was like, bro, I'm telling you, just get Metro. You're going to regret it. There's even less service now at work than there was before. Literally zero. Like, you can't even get a phone call. So he's just been downloading videos and movies to watch while at work. Because he works on the laser machine. So there's not really anything to do. You're just literally sitting there until it's fucking done.
So he's just being proactive.
Yeah. So I was like, bro, I told you to get Metro. He's like, yeah, you know what? I might go get T-Mobile. I'm like, Doug, no one knows you have Metro unless you fucking say it.
Yeah.
Everyone just sees you have the new fucking S23 Ultra. That's all they see.
And that's a badass phone.
That's a badass phone.
What's a badass phone with shit service?
With shit service.
What
AT&T,
is it?
step your game up. Metro, I love you, baby.
It's like
Never did me wrong.
It's like, you're driving a fucking Porsche with a shitty little 4-cylinder 1980s Toyota Camry engine in it.
They got a fucking 89 Ford Tempo engine in that motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Same difference. I should check into that though once I'm actually done paying my phone off.
Bro, 45?
Or even, what do you think about you probably heard of it by now. This is a very soft plug, but Mint Mobile. What do you think about? Have you ever heard of that? Ryan Reynolds?
I see everybody plugging that shit.
And
who are they owned by? That's the question.
Ryan Reynolds.
No, but who's the cell towers owned by?
Oh, not sure. But Ryan Reynolds is actually a large partner within.
Yeah. He's making money moves, let's be real.
Absolutely, he is.
He's got that Wuhan FC, whatever they're called. What are they called? The Wales team?
The Wrexham.
Wrexham, there you go.
Wrexham FC. No, they're actually getting pretty big, dude.
Yeah, I know.
They're getting pretty big.
The fact that he bought the team and they won doesn't, like, just because, like, you bought a team does not mean they have to win, you know? Like, it's numbers, bro. Numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Good job.
He could just buy the team and sell it to somebody who wants to flip it.
I know.
You know?
But instead, he stuck with that team with the other guy from Always Sunny Philadelphia. What's his fucking name?
A funny motherfucker. That's all I know.
That's all I know. But yeah, they bought it together. Good for them. Team's doing great. They're having a documentary show now on it. Of course, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, it's a docu-series?
I think it's already out.
Because I have seen it on Hulu, but I think it's more of like, personally, I've never actually clicked on it. But whenever I've seen the title cover, I've always thought of it to be more kind of like not a reality show, but more like a dramatized type show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Because I only see, like you said, I've never clicked on it. I just assume it's a documentary of how everything's coming up. But maybe you're right. It could be a drama series.
It'd be interesting to check out. Actually,
All the drama inside the locker room and shit, everything they had to do, which is kind of a documentary. Fuck.
Kinda. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Documenting
the drama.
Yeah, documenting the drama. But dude, we were talking about rights to the music and all this shit, and Flatbush Zombies. I've been a big fan of them for years now, and there's always been this one project that I've always had to go to SoundCloud to listen to, right? Because of the same exact reason. They don't have the rights to it, because it's a mixtape, and that's why everybody puts their shit on SoundCloud. But anyways, September 15th, they're actually gonna drop their Better Off Dead mixtape on streaming platforms.
They finally won.
They finally got the rights to that
Suicide
shit.
Boys, they finally won that shit.
They finally won that shit.
Like Puya too, bro.
With what was his...
Suicidal Thoughts and Back in Cadillac won.
Really?
Won.
Wow.
Now what I'm waiting for from Puya is that Lil Wayne series he had. Those are fucking fire.
And it's the stuff on SoundCloud that's always the most remembered and the best stuff.
Lil Wayne 1999 featuring Fat Nick. Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm gonna bump that shit right in the car, right? Like, as soon as we're done here, that's the first song I'm playing.
It planted a seed already. You're just feeling...
so
that's
good.
beautiful. That's
so
beautiful.
good.
Or all the little peep stuff that can't be on streaming platforms.
I still see him posting stuff. How's he doing?
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Let my man fucking die. He's been dead. Oh my god. How long has it been? 5 years now? 4 years?
I think
4 years.
4.
Yeah. 2019?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's actually seems like there's another Jose Vargas out there on the loose.
What?
Yeah. It's very weird. I got the notification on Snapchat, all right?
Shit.
Jose Vargas, from your contacts, add him as a friend.
Do you think it's like your old phone number?
Why would I have my old phone number in my contacts?
Well, like your own contacts save to like your thing. Like if you look at your thing, yours is at the very top. Mine says Dylan Hupp.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but...
You should message him.
No, absolutely not. I reported and blocked it. Because not only was it the phone number found in my contacts, same exact name, but the username, it was weird. It was a little off.
Oh, it's somebody's fucking with you.
I don't know what's going on, but I had 666 in it, so I instantly assumed somebody's trying to
Demonic.
do something.
And you're not about that shit.
I mean, I feel like somebody's just trying to make a separate image of me from what they see as far as stuff I like and shit like that. You know what I mean? Who knows though? I'm just making assumptions. You know what I'm saying? But
did you screenshot it?
I didn't.
Fuck, dude.
I didn't.
You should unblock, or you should show me your block so I could.
No, absolutely.
Hey, Jose, what's up, baby?
I actually, I did want to bring that up to you as well. See if you could search them up.
Yeah, dude, we should.
But now that I'm trying to think of the name, it's completely forgot about it.
For sure, it's in your blocked.
Mm-hmm.
You can see who you blocked. So for sure, we can do that.
Or hopefully they've taken him down at this point. Him or
That's
her,
true.
or they, them, Zimzer or whatever.
Whatever. We're not discriminating.
But
unless it's a
it
female.
ain't me. It ain't fucking me. That's all I know. All right. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I want to message them very bad. I really do.
And I'm very cautious about those things because it's you get tons of messages like, oh, we tried to drop off this package at your door, but you weren't there. Here's the link for your package. Have you ever gotten those?
No, never got that. I ain't fucking clicking it.
I get those all the time.
You know what? I did get one recently. It said, oh, a package has been delivered, but it was Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I didn't order any fucking package for the past months. That ain't my fucking package. I fucking deleted that shit.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But the
Not
ones I've
touching
gotten, USPS, right? USPS don't text you. When does USPS text you?
Never.
They leave a note on your door. Same as the IRS, dude. I mean, IRS isn't hitting me up, but...
They should. I'm just kidding.
Hopefully not. Shit. Gotta sort out this identity crisis.
Yeah, that fucking piece of shit. I was watching YMH recently, and have you seen anything recently of them?
I've been on Where My Mom's At recently.
Okay.
Love that.
Okay. Well, they were talking about cosmic, something about coming, cosmic coming. And they were talking about it, and I was sitting there, and I was just really listening. And I want you to try it. So if you would like to try it.
So what is this cosmic coming?
It's just breathing.
Okay, all right.
But it's something to help open your mind. And so I would like you to try it.
right now?
Yes. It's not very hard.
Okay. What do I do?
All I need you to do is just close your eyes.
Should I just be in like a relaxed state?
I'm not touching you or nothing. Promise. Swear to God.
No, I mean, like,
just relax.
Okay.
You can put the mic back if you want.
Okay.
Just relax. I'll move the mic for you. Move the mic right there. Okay. I just need you to close your eyes and think of space. No, just black.
See,
Void.
I can't take this seriously.
Just
Okay.
Fucking. Yeah. Okay. Think of black. Okay. Nothingness.
Okay.
Black
all
void.
right.
You're in a dark room like it's fucking Stranger Things. You're 11. Okay. Now just breathe in slowly, and then just keep that tempo up for a few breaths. And now really think about breathing air into your ball sack. And then deep breath and really picture it going to your ball sack. And this is supposed to help with like semen retention and, it's supposed to make your sex fucking great. Now, do you feel it in your ball sack? Because I felt it in my ball sack.
I did not feel it in my ball sack.
You're not trying hard enough.
Honestly,
I can feel it right now.
I'm probably not concentrating hard enough.
You're probably not, but I did it at work. They were telling me, they were like, yeah, just...
This ain't
And I could literally feel my ball sack pulse.
This ain't the space for that, dude. This ain't the space.
I could feel my ball sack pulsing when I do it. It's like, I feel it just get a little bit of air there.
Well, have you ever... you're not... Oh, well, I don't know about yours, but my nutsack breathes.
Huh?
Like, you never just, like, hold up your cock, watch your nutsack.
Yeah, that's why they do a physical.
Breathes,
They check your
breathes.
nutsack and they tell you to cough.
Oh, to see if it does that?
Yeah.
It's like an accordion,
And your nutsack will move.
But yeah, like, I'll just watch it, and it's just... You've never done that?
No, I've never just watched it now.
Just next time you
Next
take a
time.
shower, watch your nutsack breathe. Before you actually wet it. Before you wet your
before I
nutsack.
wet it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I've never done it wet. So before you actually like dip your nuts in any water, get a good gander
Yeah,
at
because
them.
my fucking ginormous nutsack just hits the fucking toilet bowl, just fucking dangling in there.
I mean, they'll die if they don't get enough air. So
Yeah, but I really felt it, and then, it's like a form of meditation in a way.
is that something like Dr. Drew brought up or something?
I don't know, dude.
No.
Like Rex coming in or something like that on TikTok.
Rex Free. Oh, I don't know. Don't know.
Fucking TikTok guy that they watch.
Probably a semen expert.
Yes.
Yeah, they got a lot of crazy people that go on.
Oh yeah, crazy people. But yeah, dude, like I really felt, and like I can still feel my actual testicles. They're kind of hurting right now. Like not hurting, but there's something there where I want to play with them to like relieve the pressure or whatever. After I did that breathing.
Not like a type of itch or anything, huh?
No, it's more like there's a pressure on my testicle.
Uh-huh. You're not sitting on one either, right?
No.
That's a pretty big
Been
pressure.
there before. That
Yeah.
fucking hurted.
Yeah.
That hurted. Yeah, but I just did that and I was like, whoa, dude, I can feel it in my ball sack.
I'll have to look that up too.
What's that called where like they tell like you said with the melatonin gummies, just because they tell you it's this, you think it's a sugar pill.
Placebo.
There you go.
Placebo
You
effect.
think it's a placebo effect? Like acupuncture. Where's the proof that it works?
Where's the proof it doesn't?
Exactly. So do you think it's a placebo effect or do you think it works?
Honestly, that would have to be something that I gotta try myself to find out. You know what I mean?
Like
Same with the melatonin, for example. I've
Yeah.
tried it before. It doesn't work. So that's why I say it's a placebo.
because some people say like it's the fucking best thing ever for you. I live by it. I stand by acupuncture. And then other people are like, nah, it doesn't fucking work. So it could be a placebo effect. You never know. Or it just could not work on certain people.
Or even those, have you seen those little mats, like those rollout mats that have all the little rocks on them?
Uh-huh.
It's like walking on a shit ton of Legos.
Yeah.
But except each precisely shaped rock
Uh-huh.
is specific for a specific like point in your foot.
Yeah.
Like that same thing, same deal.
Like pressure points. But those are real.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it's like hit these pressure points, you'll heal your lungs, you'll heal your heart, you'll heal this stuff.
Yeah, is that proven? Because I feel like if that shit was proven,
No one would be sick.
no one would be sick.
Right?
The doctor would be like, oh, let me just fucking touch your weenus right here. Oh, you're good. No more lung cancer.
Maybe that
This is what my dad thinks we're fucking retarded.
maybe that groomer old man was onto something with his Reiki healing.
You gotta find him, bro. Adolfo?
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta find Adolfo.
Or it's not only those mats that those rock mats. I also saw this other thing. It's a same thing, a mat, right? But it's not rocks. They're just tiny little circles with tons of spikes coming out of them. They're tiny, tiny spikes, but pretty much what
Like a derma roller.
Not that fine. You know what I'm saying? It's more like you've seen the little nubs that some cleats have, right? Just not that sharp, right? But they're within that size. And so pretty much what you do is you lay down on this mat, right?
Yeah.
And for the first like 10 minutes, it's constant pain, constant like thinking about it, all that shit. But then eventually you don't feel it, and then eventually you start focusing on your breathing without even thinking about it. Then eventually people started saying that they got into this deep relaxed state, and
Bliss.
they literally started falling asleep and just seeing colors within their sleep. And I'm not.
How much does it hurt in the beginning?
Oh, these dudes' backs are extremely red.
Yeah.
Extremely, extremely red. And when I watch them on video, they're physically
In pain.
grimacing.
Yeah. That challenge is fucking wild.
You know what I mean?
By the way, yeah. But yeah, I feel like they're just fucking losing circulation at that point. There's so much pressure just on one fucking point. But it just like falls asleep.
But it's like they're only so big.
Yeah, but how many are there? For the whole back?
It's a mat probably half of this table long, right? Probably half of this table wide, enough for an average man's size, right? And it covers the whole back. Yeah. And I've even seen some where they have little pillows that they put behind their neck.
Fuck that.
At the same time.
So what's it for? What's the purpose?
It's pretty much used to reach that deep relaxation.
Bro, I can fucking jerk off and be that fine. I don't need to go through no pain.
But why do we have that beater's guilt afterwards? What do we call that? What do we call that nowadays? There's a name for it. There's a specific name for it.
Fuck, I know what you're talking about, dude.
Post-nut clarity.
Yeah.
Why do we have that? Because that's true. We have that.
Well, yeah, for sure.
You know?
But then you have guilt. Post-nut guilt.
Why did I do that horrendous atrocity?
Why the fuck did I just watch that nugget porn?
I don't know what kind of porn you're watching. I don't know what kind of porn you're watching. You know?
I've dabbled.
But,
Not my thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about females, how they feel when, after watching,
I hope they fucking feel like shit. Females watching porn is weird.
Why is that weird?
It's just so weird to me.
Why is it weird?
It just doesn't seem like a female thing to watch.
But it seems like a male thing to watch?
Fuck yeah.
Why is that? Legit, why do you think that?
Think about every porn title I've ever seen.
Okay.
Does it ever pander to a woman?
But think about it. These porn titles have been catered to us specifically. So what do you think?
It's not tracking my cookies, bro.
For example, let's just say this random girl, let's just say her name is like Rebecca, right? She lives in like Texas, she's known for going out, being on the lake, throwing back a bunch of beers, partying, right? You have a specific image of this girl in your mind.
Okay.
Say she watches porn at the end of her day, right? It might not be the same exact thing you watch, but it might be like super skinny blonde gets blasted by whatever, or it's whatever she likes. You know what I'm saying? But it's catered to her specifically.
Yeah, it's just weird to me, man.
A gay dude isn't gonna have the same homepage on Pornhub.
Why not?
As you do.
Why not?
Unless you're a gay man watching the same thing as he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get what you're saying. It's just like, it just doesn't seem right. I don't know. I should fucking hope they have fucking guilt. They shouldn't be watching that shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Personally,
Dirties your mind.
Personally, I don't think they have guilt. I don't think so.
I think everyone. I don't think everyone has guilt. I think people get guilt. So I think yes, some females and some males have guilt.
And I've also asked, for example, pee shivers. Right? They're very specific to men.
Yes.
Very specific to men.
That is true. We tested that on Twitter.
It's very, very specific to
Very
men.
specific.
And so why can't something like post-nut clarity be very specific to men as well?
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
That's wild. That's
Granted-
a good take. That's a good take.
I don't know the facts behind this. Obviously, I'm not a fucking researcher. I'm a dumb, imbecile Neanderthal. I
Yeah.
don't know any of this stuff. All right?
This is all just hypothetical talk.
Exactly.
But I like it.
You know?
I like it.
But if there's a researcher out there like Master Roshi or something that wants to look into this stuff, gladly we will.
Is that the guy who tested the squirting?
No, that's the Dragon Ball Z guy. It's the bald dude.
Oh. Never watched it, but okay.
You know, it's the bald dude, old guy, mustache, glasses.
Yeah, I know. He has a little short guy with the turtle on his back.
Yeah, everybody knows him.
Yeah.
You know.
Right the cloud. Savage.
Exactly.
Probably strong as fuck, too.
But yeah, dude. Why can't we have that? Why can't it be just for us?
Do you want post-nut clarity to just be your thing?
No, I don't give a fuck, honestly. But what I'm saying is like, I worded it wrong.
Do you think it's harder for a female to reach climax than a male?
Depends. That different strokes for different folks, baby. It depends.
What do you think?
What I think is,
Yes.
for the most part, yes. For the most part. But obviously, that shit's a spectrum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got those extremists. We were talking about the shit last episode. Extremists, you know, where, I mean, they almost need to die to reach climax. That's why you get people, you know,
Holy fuck.
asphyxiating themselves.
Yeah. Like fucking the good kid or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
it's called.
exactly. That's why you got people that do that kind of stuff.
I'm glad I'm not like that.
Absolutely, man.
Bro, you can just touch me and I'll
Just
everywhere.
Imagine if you had to.
Imagine if I had to fucking cut my leg off to come.
Imagine if you had to commit a felony every single time you had to
There's
come.
people like that. Like, look at American Psycho.
Absolutely. But I also feel like it's not only. I feel like they don't need to do that to come, but I feel like it just.
They think they do.
No, they even. I feel like they know they don't need to do that to climax, right? They just need. They want to do that because it accentuates it so much more.
Do you think that that's like the first steps of a serial killer?
What exactly?
Because all these serial killers, they fucking like raping dead bodies and shit, like weirdo shit, like just weird stuff, you know? Like, do you think like American Psycho again, like he like got off by like fucking bitches out, being a weirdo?
But
Think about like
in that movie, did he ever have sex with the dead bodies?
I don't remember.
I don't think so. I don't think he did.
But who's that fucking? What's the Dahmer?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
He was getting off. My boy was getting off.
I mean, obviously, we don't have the actual first-hand experience of seeing the real Dahmer and how he was, you know. But from what I've seen in the shows and the docuseries and all this stuff, seems like he could have gotten a pretty good amount of pipe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he wasn't lacking dick. He had it. He could have gotten plenty of it.
It's like a game to him. It's like, who can I kill today and fuck their fucking beheaded skull? That guy looks easy. Let's get him. Or maybe it's fun to him, like a game, like he's hunting. Because humans are the apex predator, and that was another fucking person who would like to hunt humans.
But then again, I'm sure there's some serial killers and murderers that, you know, think it's absolutely disgusting to have sex with a dead body.
I mean, I fucking hope so. Like, why are we talking about serial killers like they're still out here?
No, I guarantee they're out there somewhere. You know what I mean?
Why don't we hear about it? Because you think about it like this: there's people dying every day. We hear about it all the time, right? Mm-hmm. How many of these are actually connected to like serial killings? You know, like say someone's in Chirac and he's actually just like fucking killing people, but then it's gang related or some dumb shit. But what if it's not? What if it's him just getting off on killing people? Serial killer type shit. It's weird.
I absolutely get what you're saying, but it's like just the other day, I've really been getting into the true crime stuff a lot lately. Okay. You know, and so just yesterday I watched this new thing on Netflix, Catching Killers, right? You know, and bit of a spoiler right here.
Spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
But
click away.
There's this Green River Killer, right? I forgot what state he was based out of.
Mississippi?
But this was back, I believe, early to mid 1980s. Okay. And he was not caught until 20 years later. They almost had the guy.
But that's the case all the fucking time. They just vanish.
But it's like, dude, back then, you would hear about it on the news all the time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe these serial killers are just getting more and more cunning, right? Maybe they're just becoming more slick. Just like detectives are with technology.
See, but the thing is, it's like, I feel like it'd be harder to be a serial killer nowadays, all these Ring cameras and shit.
I feel like it absolutely would be a lot harder to become a serial killer, but at the same time, just like it would be harder, because of technology, it's easier in that same sense.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? Because, for example, like, you've got the whole internet to explore, read, and learn about any subject you want. You know, whether it be religion, music, you know, podcasts, porn, killing, whatever. You can find anything about anything on the internet if you dig deep enough. And maybe there's just some new ways that cops don't know about yet that they're getting rid of bodies. Don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Like the mob.
What do you mean? Like what mob?
Like you look at Sopranos and they're hiding bodies in dirt and barrels and shit like that.
Exactly, absolutely. And
hiding it better.
Same thing with the Green River Killer. This Green River Killer was putting bodies in like damn near public places. You know what I mean? It wasn't so public, but
enough to someone's gonna find it.
He buried 3 bodies behind a Little League baseball field.
Wow.
You know, it wasn't like right on the field.
It was close.
It was relatively close. You know, it was within a certain amount of area where
you'll see it.
Yeah, a kid could just be, you know, running around, stumbling, and smell something that stinks like shit. But no, nothing like that ever happened. Wow. It wasn't until these bodies had already decomposed and been sitting for a long ass time that a dog had actually brought a bone to the baseball field owner.
So this was 20 years later now in the future.
I'm not exactly sure what the time frame was with that specific event, but there was a point in time where they had this guy in custody.
No fucking shot.
Because they were desperate. The detectives were desperate. And they went on live TV, you know, on the news and saying, if anybody has any info for us about the Green River Killer, bang our line. We want your information. So they were getting tons of leads, all this stuff, right? But at the same time, you know, anything could have been a diversion, right? But suddenly this one girl comes into the station, reports sexual abuse from 2 years ago. She used to be a prostitute. She was giving this dude some dome, and he got a bit aggressive. And so she was able to fight, get away. And I guess he never heard from her again. Yeah. But she reported the dude, so they brought the guy in, and her story matched up exactly with his. But I guess they didn't have enough evidence. They let him go.
See, you think like this. It's like a lot of serial killers want to be caught. You see it all the time.
I don't know if they want to be caught, but I feel like they would want more of the attention.
Exactly. So it's like the Zodiac Killer leaving fucking notes and shit. And then nobody knows who exactly did it still.
Yeah, Zodiac Killer could still be out there for all we know.
He could still technically be out there, but they think they got him because the guy had a heart attack and the killing stopped around the same time. So it's like... And then I remember, I don't know if it was actually a serial killer or if I'm just like remembering like a TV show like NCIS type bullshit. But he kept like leaving notes that he wanted to be caught, but he wouldn't tell them. He's like, I want to stop killing people, but I can't.
Probably Dexter. Dexter was so good in that sense that like...
So he was a serial killer. I heard that show was very good.
It's an amazing show.
So why are we glorifying serial killers?
Why? What? I'm sorry?
Why are we glorifying serial killers?
Glorifying serial killers in what sense?
Dexter, well... People love that fucking show.
People love true crime shows. You know what I mean? For example, like my chick, she is obsessed with that kind of stuff. And a lot of girls are, for some reason.
Yeah, why is that a girl thing?
Yeah, why is that specific to women?
See?
Huh?
They're not watching porn, bro. They're fucking watching true crime documentaries.
and that goes back to the same infatuation that that females had with like a Richard Ramirez,
Yes.
a Jeffrey Dahmer, a Ted Bundy. They were legitimately hitting these serial
Charles
killers
Manson.
up while they were in prison.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Letters, pictures, and then you just hear the guard saying, he's like, I've never seen so many letters for somebody with all these nudes in it. Like, it's crazy.
Literally, like, living rock stars. Right?
Bitches are crazy, bro.
But why is that?
That's so you know what an incel is?
Yeah.
For a man, that's like the opposite of a woman, maybe. Like, what's the incel version of a woman?
A feminist? I don't know. I don't know.
A lesbian?
No, but
No, man.
I
What's the fuck mean? You're just ugly.
No.
Like, what is it?
I've actually never thought about that because that's actually it's a good point. That could be kind of like within the same, not on the same road.
What? Being an incel?
No. So
Reverse
yes,
incel?
I'm
Reverse
sorry.
incel.
No. So like, an incel for men, right, could be the equivalent of a serial killing loving female.
Because they can't get no dick. What?
But why aren't they hitting up the incels? You know, why don't they just come together and make the world a better fucking place?
Did I tell you about that incel story on TikTok? How this guy was like a 28-year-old incel and he made a manifesto and people like loved it.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So that happened, but I didn't tell you what happened. I was telling Jake about it on a walk. We were walking the baby. This was months ago. And not to be an asshole, but this guy looked like an incel riding a bike. He for real looked like he looked like the incel type. Kind of kid, was kind of dirty, looked like he wore the same clothes, fucking shitty bicycle, just riding around. And I'm talking about this incel manifesto, and he passed us while I'm talking about it, and he turned around on his bike and just looked at us, and I was like, what the fuck was that? And then he went up my street, and I told Jake, I was like, do not fucking walk to the house. Like, we're just gonna walk past the house, and if we see him, don't walk to the house, just keep walking, act like we don't live there. If not, just walk in the house and we're good. So we lost him. Dude, he went up that street so fast, because there's like my wall, or there's like my house, right? Then you can see up the street, gone in like 3 seconds. That's where we were. It was fucking crazy fast. I think that kid was a fucking incel.
That's sketchy,
Because
dude.
we were talking about it, and he drove past, because we're on the sidewalk, and he rode past us on his bike as I'm talking about the incel. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. It's like incel shit. And he turns back around and just gives us the fucking stare. And then goes back. It was fucking weird, man.
And that goes back to the same exact thing we were talking about as far as like technology, man. Like, nowadays you don't know what obviously you don't know anything about anybody until they actually tell you. You know what I mean? But he has access to all that stuff.
Yeah.
Most kids do nowadays.
Yeah. Like, imagine being an incel, bro. That's fucking sad.
I've actually seen a video where they'll sit in an incel in a room, right? And they'll have a curtain separating
Yes, dude.
incel and
I didn't see it, but I know what you're talking about.
and like a random person. Ask them anything you want. I don't remember any specific questions, you know, but it's like he seemed like
A normal fucking guy.
Granted, he wasn't the best looking guy.
Exactly,
But you can find a girl. Know what I'm saying? You can find a girl within your specific niche.
See, the thing is like, I think they just take it to this extreme to, like, this is classic incel. This is why they are incels. This is why they don't get nothing. They think they're owed it. They think they're owed a female. So, like, whenever they go on dates, this guy probably thinks he owns her and, like, he's deserved sex or deserves kiss or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he doesn't get it, he blames them for it. He's like, why the fuck? Like, the guy was like, I'm 28 years old, and all these blonde whores, I haven't even had sex yet, and blah, blah, blah. Like, just blaming them for everything.
And I mean, incel also, that seems like it's something that has come to light as of late, you
Yes.
know, recently within our generation.
Oh, it's because everyone's fucking retarded and pieces
You know?
of shit.
But not only that, because we're called the microwave generation, brother. You know what I'm saying? We want everything in an instant.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the same deal with him. Granted, like, okay, that's the same deal with them. They go out on a date, just like you were saying. They think just because they're there,
I get it.
I get it,
I
right?
fucking deserve it.
But it's a
Doesn't
fucking long
work.
game, brother.
It doesn't work
Dating
like that.
is a long game.
It doesn't work like that.
It's a long game.
Bro, you just need to have Riz. I'm bringing that word back.
Dating is Skyrim, okay? He's playing Pac-Man. All right, that's what the fuck it is. You know how hard Skyrim is?
It's still going from like 2011.
Elder Scrolls, like 20. Fuck.
It's been going on for 13 years. It's still people are still playing that shit. They're still updating the game.
And they're in for the long haul.
But even like people who play that fucking game get bitches. It just doesn't make sense to me, you know? It's like I'm a fat piece of shit, and I still got a girl.
But it's because they're just not trying hard enough. They're just not trying hard enough.
That's true.
If they really wanted it.
But I'm really just myself. So is that really trying at all? And that's fucking Riz. Did you hear that? That's the definition of Riz right there. I don't even have to try. I'm just myself. W Riz.
Okay. I'll accept that.
Thank you.
I'll accept that.
I'm bringing that back. Thank
I'll
you.
accept that. But
know you
what
hate
makes
that
that
word.
not themselves?
I think they're trying to be someone who they're not.
If they're a psychopathic piece of shit, maybe that's just them. Granted, it's not right. There's shit they say, the shit they do, and the way they act.
Yeah.
But if that's them, then that's fucking them.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
guess.
saying?
Then you gotta find someone that likes you for you. And if it takes 20 years, it takes 20 years, dude.
Hey, man, I guarantee you there's enough psychopathic piece of shit women out there. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. You know what they need? You know what they need to straighten them up? They need a Latina toxica. That's what they need.
Facts. Fucking. What'd you say? Bah!
They need a toxic Latina.
Yes, dude.
You know,
To control their life.
no, not to control their life, to whip them into fucking shape.
By
To show
controlling
them
their life.
To show them, like, hey, maybe I should chill out.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I should relax. You know?
Bro,
Take it easy.
dude, if you're really that down bad, they have to make a manifesto. Why didn't you just get a prostitute, bro? Like, really? You know?
Don't know, man.
Like, just go to TJ real quick.
Don't even gotta go to TJ, bro.
No?
We got
Yeah.
it
that's
not
true.
too far from here.
Potentially.
You know? It's everywhere. Pomona, Ontario.
Oh, yeah. Holt.
Absolutely. It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Chino.
Yeah, you're totally right.
You know, you don't gotta go far.
Uh-huh. As they have escort services, they fucking have cards and shit.
And they're actually, I
Are
mean,
those legal? I get confused about that. 'Cause they
escort
have-
services?
Yeah, they have like cards and shit. I feel like that should be totally illegal.
It should be illegal. Why?
It's like sex work. It's illegal.
Me personally, I think sex work should be legal.
Like prostitution and shit?
Prostitution. It's
It's like think about
escort
porn.
work.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Escort work.
Same, pretty much prostitution, except it just takes it us to another level as far as
It sounds classier.
sounds classier.
Tested.
Cleanliness is better.
Not just some hole on the
And
street. Hua
you know, mistreatment of the women
is
is
less.
monitored and far less than
Yeah.
street prostitution. You know what I'm saying? Same thing.
I agree with you.
Same thing with marijuana, bro.
I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing with anything that is banned because or illegal because
They think it's bad.
They think it's bad.
Like, yeah, like marijuana.
It is absolutely bad. For example, meth, right?
Very bad.
But think about it. If it were legal, how many fucking shootings would happen because of drug dealers trying to pick up?
Did you know that they did this in Portugal and they're gonna do it in Canada?
What exactly?
They did a test in like 2011 where they made all drugs legal and you can just do it. And like what happened was all the fucking drug users fucking overdosed and then it just stopped.
Natural selection.
Yeah.
Natural
And now
selection.
all the people that are doing it are just, you know, regular old people who aren't fucking crackheads.
Well, they're the ones who can actually functional addicts.
Yeah, they're gonna start doing it pretty soon in Canada, I heard.
Functional addicts. But not only that, they do it in where's that? Where's the red light district at? It's somewhere in the Netherlands.
Amsterdam, you mean?
Amsterdam, absolutely. So much shit is legal there.
Oh, everything's legal.
So much shit is fair
Everything's
game.
legal.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure obviously.
Is that where Anne Frank's from?
Anne Frank? Don't know, but
Because I know it is. Because there's like that funny video, and then the guy's like, "What wouldn't you do in Amsterdam?" He's like, "Oh, visit Anne Frank's house. It's just a house."
no, you're absolutely right.
And then they're like, "Yeah, you're right." And then you just see the camera guy laughing.
It's
fucking
so
hilarious.
depressing. It's depressing.
Probably.
But same deal with them in Amsterdam. How much crime do you think there is surrounding drug use, drug selling, prostitution, all that stuff.
I mean, if it's legal, obviously none.
I'm sure there is some, but a lot less than if it were.
I'm sure there's a limit to everything there.
Yeah,
like, you can do it, but like there's a limit.
Right. Or even how much you buy, I'm sure there's a limit.
Exactly, yeah. Like how much you can hold. I wonder.
But I
wonder if they're still doing that thing in Portugal.
that
I said.
test,
Yeah. It was a test,
like an experiment, huh?
basically.
That'd be.
They just want to kill all the homeless people, probably.
It's either that or they're getting put on a bus and shipped to Cali. That's what they do in Texas. Put them on a bus and ship them over here.
And then we put them on a bus and ship them down south.
No, we just let them live under the freeways.
Yeah, it's getting fucking real bad.
Not do anything about it.
It's getting pretty bad.
Yeah, it's terrible, man. Obviously, we saw,
That crackhead was crazy.
Yeah, the other day when we went to LA, man. Those are pretty dark, scary streets.
That was the first thing we saw. Literally, we just got off the freeway, and then she wasn't even naked yet. We were just sitting at the light or the stop sign, whatever.
Fully clothed.
Fully clothed, just with a steak in hand, not like a meat steak, a wood steak that you kill a vampire with.
Like a walk stick.
Yes.
Granted, she did seem off. She did seem like a crackhead.
She did seem a little weird. Next thing you know, she just takes her pants off and just starts beating the shit out of her pussy. Like, not like rubbing it, literally smacking it.
Yeah, with the steak, like she's trying. It's like she knew.
It's like it was on fire, like she had crabs or something.
She was a vampire slayer
And then
or
speaking
something.
of fire, we go like 500 feet. I'm like, why's there smoke? And you look up the alley, there's trash on fire.
Yeah.
And I hate LA because of this. That was my first like 3 minutes in LA in like forever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I see. Why do I need to go back? What's the point of me going back?
What's the point of living there?
We were talking about that. There's homeless lining the streets next to this beautiful apartment building. And there's Porsches and great fucking C-Class Mercedes driving around. They're paying thousands and thousands of dollars for that just to have some crackhead shit on their fucking door.
Yeah. Or somebody tag on their door or something. There's some bullshit happening.
And then you think that we're bad. It's so bad in San Francisco.
Oh, yeah.
They're leaving their windows down and their trunks open so they don't get their shit beat in because people just break it and no one does anything.
Well, dude, it's not only that. I witnessed it firsthand when I went. This was back in 2019, I believe. Me and my brother flew to San Francisco, and instantly, first thing we saw, a guy shitting in the corner on the street, right on the sidewalk. He's shitting piss, actually.
Oh, diarrhea?
It's so liquidy and disgusting. He's shitting piss.
Yummy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yummy.
And the Uber man was almost going to drop us off there. No, sir. Go around the corner, buddy.
Oh, you told him?
Yeah,
But
we're
hey,
not.
bro, can you go around the corner? I want to see this
We're
shit.
not dealing with that shit. You know. I was going to say something about LA. Actually, you know what? I think within the past yesterday, LA lost a legend. I don't know if you know Born and Raised, the company. You ever heard of it? It's a clothing brand.
No.
But Spanto, Chris Printup is owner of this brand, and he was super big LA guy, super big Venice guy. He was a man of the people. You know what I'm saying? And he was a real big organizer as far as like those underground shows for like Dead City Punks and stuff like that. And he died yesterday.
How'd he die?
He died in a car accident. He died in a car accident. And not only that, but this past year when all the students are graduating, he went back to his alma mater and he made a collab with his company, Nike SB, gave every single graduating student a pair of Nike SB Dunks.
Special.
That specific collaboration with his company.
Whatever high school, or is high school or college?
It was I believe it was Venice Beach High School. That's where he's from.
It's really cool, dude. That's really cool.
Dope ass shoes, right? It's
I bet
super
they're so
sick.
yeah.
But it's just he was so embedded within the community of Los Angeles and Venice that it's like they lost the mayor.
It's like they lost Nipsey Hussle all over again.
Yeah, absolutely. He just wasn't at the level that Nipsey Hussle was as far as popularity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as far as the community knowing him,
yeah,
the community knew him.
Like LA knew him.
Absolutely.
LA is mourning him right now.
Absolutely.
There's nothing like that over here, huh?
In Upland?
Yeah. Maybe Steno Upchurch?
Maybe. If he made it to mayor, you know.
I can't believe he ran.
Well, so did Kanye for president.
Yee.
You know, people were actually saying
It's not a bad idea.
they cloned Kanye.
Shut up. He's not a clone. No
That's
way.
what people were saying.
He's like the definition of an anti-clone. Where he's like seeing all of these. That's why I stopped taking my medication. I couldn't make my music. Taking his bipolar medication would literally suppress his feelings.
Mhm.
He couldn't make music. Nothing would come to him. He was just empty inside, you know?
So where's the fire music at? Where are the drops?
I'm sure he's working on it.
Huh? Where are the drops?
He did do Donda. That's recent.
And do you think of that when you think of Kanye West? No. Think of Good Morning. You think of
Life of Pablo.
Life of Pablo, Black Skinhead, but never Donda.
You're facts. You're speaking facts. You're speaking facts. Wow. But he's doing like his clothing thing right now. You see him like in the Muay Thai gear, walking around. You seen that with the shin guards and shit?
Yeah, I always see him. No, but I always see him like it's like football gear, no? It's insane, man. He's even got his new wife sporting that shit.
Yeah. Hey, that's a day one right there, probably. Kim K ain't doing that shit. But Kim K's rich as fuck. She don't give a shit. And she got the kids.
But it seems like he's trying to clone Kim K.
Oh. He probably still loves her.
That's why he got a wife that looks exactly like her.
Exactly. He probably misses her so bad.
So bad.
Let me ask you. It's completely unrelated from Kanye. Did you watch any of those movies from that guy I sent? That scary movie guy?
No.
Did you look at his page?
No.
No.
I just looked at the page of that one psycho guy.
Okay, yeah, that
pissed me off.
Right?
Pissed me off.
He's crazy.
And
He needs to go to jail.
100%, I agree with you.
The shit he says,
Absolutely. That's a threat, bro.
it's for one, it's a threat, and two, it's clinically insane. Where he's like, I can kill everyone right now, but I won't.
Those are signs of a fucking serial killer.
Yeah. All I'm looking out for is a fucking tan Mercedes and a fucking black dude that has got an ugly ass face. I don't remember the face, but when I see it, I'll know it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you will. It's just, yeah. It's just embedded in your mind now that I gotta get him.
It's like, how does Jake know about him that he's gone into Vaughn and stole so many times that they're not stopping him?
But even as of late, there was a recent bill passed in California that no employees can do anything to stop any shoplifting at all.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
It's just because like you're gonna get in too much danger.
And over a candy bar or some dumbass shit. Because when my brother worked in a grocery store before, he would always tell me about how, you know, this place was riddled with fucking crackheads, homeless people, and psychos that would go in, you know, be a nuisance to everyone in there. Everyone.
Paying customers.
And they would steal and all this shit. But the managers that he had, it was like, I believe it was one super big Tongan dude, right? Super nice guy. But this dude, he was always taking out the thieves. He would run right out the store, tackle them to the ground, and take them out.
Nice.
And who knows what happened to him? Haven't seen him lately.
Probably got got.
But I hope he didn't get got, you know? Because he was doing a good thing.
He was. And making good money too.
And, I mean, granted, I wouldn't have done that shit for the fucking wages that they'll give you at a grocery store.
Well, if you're the manager, you're making pretty good money.
Probably, but especially with psychos, you don't know what's going to happen.
That's exactly why they're passing the bill. Because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if they have a knife or something. But, like, you saw, like, that... There was a girl at Best Buy. Straight took a dude out. Fucking spear tackle, edge. This is like last year. And Dana White actually invited her to the UFC event.
I saw that.
Yeah, dude.
I remember that.
Savage ass.
Yeah.
Fucking
I remember
boom.
that.
Fullback.
But I think if you're seeing them like run out and you can quickly put your foot out and trip them, fuck it, dude. You know, do it. I'm all for that shit. But as far as actually like confronting them and, you know, risking your life for that, nah, dude, just stay out of it.
I like seeing those videos of there was like a guy like he took like an air compressor and like a fucking air fryer, and like he's opening his door and there's all these kids around him like, oh yeah, get that shit. And then there's like the workers like, no, you can't take it. And he's like trying to leave it, and they're like, nah, put it in your car, put it in your fucking car. And they're all cheering for him to steal shit from the place. And then the guy just took off. They're all cheering, and then the workers like, what the fuck are you doing? It was funny as fuck. You ever seen that? It's viral.
No, I haven't seen
It's
that.
a bunch of kids, and like this guy stole 2 things, and he's trying to throw it in his car, and he couldn't get it. And like, no, you better get that too. And they're trying to rip it out, and then eventually the workers ripped it back, and then he got it, and they helped him fucking put it in his car, and he just took off. It was fucking hilarious. It was great.
What was it? It was like some tiny little shit, huh?
No, it was big,
Oh, really?
like a air compressor for your car.
Oh, okay.
So like, you know, yay by yay box, and then an air fryer, same
an
size.
air fryer as well, yeah.
Same size.
Yeah, it's not too
Kinda hard to
not too
steal.
shabby. Not too shabby.
Great come up for him. Great come up. Dude, I don't know why I just thought about it right now, but I wasn't driving in LA. I was driving Cerritos, by Cerritos. But there was this van. Okay. Just think about an old like Dodge fucking Caravan type of looking car, old one, like 90s. It was like scraping on the freeway. There was so much trash in the car. It was scraping on the freeway. The back.
So much trash in the car.
You literally couldn't see inside the car. Nothing but trash except for the driver's seat. And I'm sure there's trash under him.
Wow. So he was just, or she was
It was a he.
flooded.
Old man.
Flooded in there.
Flooded. I was like, bro, you know how much fucking trash has to be in there for it to scrape on the ground?
Man, imagine how many roaches he has in there.
Imagine what the smell is like. Probably smells like me after I go to work in the summer and then to the gym and then not showering for a day. That's what it smells like. Stank.
If he had a home, that'd be a hoarder.
That probably is his home. That probably is his home.
No, I can almost guarantee it is. But if he
Like,
had
if
a
you,
real home, like an actual setting to stay in, his room to sleep in, your kitchen, everything.
If you want to see some people living in their car, you go right down to Foothill and Smart and Final. You'll see 2 people right there, right behind the gas station, the Shell. Hella shit in their car too. And then there's like this weird ass converted U-Haul that has a window in it, so it's like a trailer. They're definitely living there because it has not moved.
Granted, there's some people who do that the right way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And having a makeshift trailer and stuff like that, like a U-Haul, that's no problem, right?
No, but it looks disgusting.
But it can look like shit on the outside, but as far as like, just be clean about your shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so there's one person living in the car, and then like 20 feet away, there's this big ass fucking repurposed U-Haul trailer. Looks disgusting. Both of them look disgusting, full of trash. And then every time I drive by, because I like Smart and Final, and there's never any people in there. So it's like, doesn't get any better than that. In and out. And I just see this girl sitting in there all the time with this battery-powered fan, just having her feet out the window. All the time.
Just chilling.
Just chilling. It's the weirdest thing. I couldn't do it.
You know what I've also noticed too is like, you know those police cop cars? I forgot the brand. It's a Ford something.
Cars?
No. It's those specific police interceptor ones. You know what I mean?
Oh, the new ones.
No. The
Old ones.
Before the Chargers. Before all that, the trucks and all that stuff.
Yeah, I know. I have the picture in my head. I don't know what it's called.
Those Ford ones. They kind of like a shape of a Taurus, but it's
not.
It's something
yeah,
different.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about like an OG, like fucking training day type car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, why is it that those cars, whenever they do get auctioned off, they're the most fucked up cars ever? You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Have you noticed that?
No.
For example, like the people that I've seen driving those cars, I mean, they don't really look like they're dressed up and cleaned up and stuff like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
They
like
seem like the most grimy people.
Stripped car. The car's like stripped. It has nothing. It looks disgusting.
And not only that, but it's like patches of paint and like it's all dinged up and stuff like that. Why is that?
It probably was an old police car.
Yeah.
But so like there's like this famous airfield, and I think it's in California. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's in California, but I'm pretty sure it's in Arizona or Nevada. It's for the military. It's like their graveyard.
Oh yes.
With
I've heard of that.
hundreds of fighter jets and bombers and shit like that. they're just scrapping it for parts. That's all they're using it for. Oh, we need a part, take it off. It's a junkyard. They do the same thing with the cop cars. Say the car got totaled or so, they can still pull parts from it, and they're going to. So I think the car was just stripped for everything, and that's why it looks so terrible.
But a lot of these cars, I mean, they're still fully intact. You know what I mean? But it's just not in the best condition.
Yeah.
It's just not a car that a police officer would want to drive. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but they're old. They're old.
Yeah, they're old. Or I don't know. Or they've even got those little lights on them still.
Yeah.
Or the police interceptor badges, you know? Or they'll still even be painted
like
within the same police car type paint.
I think they're just I think they were used for scrap, and they just sat there too long, and they just said, "Get rid of it."
I wonder how much we can pick one of those up for.
Probably pretty cheap. They have auctions around here all the time, like in Colton.
Probably pretty cheap, huh?
I feel like your dad would like an auction. I feel like that would be good for him.
Oh, he's been to plenty. He's been to plenty of them.
I just feel like that's like a thing for your dad, an auction.
I'd love to try a Storage Wars.
So the thing, you have to find it first.
I'd love to try that.
I'm sure it's easy to find. I'm sure there's like a website somewhere where hey, we're doing an auction at this place at this day, be here. That's all those people show up, you know?
Or just go to your local storage facility. Hey, man, you know of any auctions around here?
True.
Yeah, I say.
You have any bins available?
Or they might even have one there.
Yeah.
Might even have an auction.
Dude, you have something you haven't opened up in 6 months? I'll take it.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
Super interesting.
Bro, I'll pay you $50. That's 3 months right there. They haven't paid in 2 years. Let me get it. It's like, okay, you know what? You're right here. $50. Let's cut that fucking lock. Next thing you know, you got a freaking Porsche inside.
But they let you look inside, though. They let you look inside before you
Can't
buy.
touch it. Can't touch it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because what if there's like a dead body in a duffel bag?
See, but this is what I'm saying. If you would go up to him and you say, "Do you have any fucking containers available?"
Any abandoned containers?
Yeah. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'll buy it off you right now, $50." Imagine you opened it, and then he saw like a car inside. He's like, "Oh, never mind, it's not for sale." Then you just lost yourself out of fucking money. I would tell him, "No, just leave it closed. I want it." Some simple.
So what?
Because whatever's in there is fucking yours now. But if he opened it and there's no auction and he's just, "Yeah, you know what? Let's go take a look. I'll fucking let you buy it. Let's see what the price." He doesn't even know what it's worth. Then he's gonna let you open it and there's a car in there. There's gold. There's money.
I'm not sure on the rules as far as like how long it has to sit.
Yeah.
For them to deem it theirs.
I think it's 6 months.
But don't you think that they would have looked through it already? They would have actually seen, like, at least opened it. Don't you think they would have actually seen what's inside?
You got a good point, because I know my nosy ass would.
Ah, absolutely. Especially if you know for sure it's been abandoned for over 6 months.
Yeah.
And it's deemed property of that company now. You know? I would.
I totally would. I'd open that shit. I wouldn't even sell it.
I'd probably be breaking company rules, but that's why I don't work at a storage facility.
Thanks. I had something to say, but it's gone. It's vanished. It's vanished.
That's a perfect segue.
Yeah.
That's a perfect segue.
You ready?
Into our departure.
You ready?
Absolutely.
You know what? It's gonna come to me right when we leave. It always does. It always fucking does. The second I end, oh, by the way, anyways, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Big Dill. That's what it was. Twitter. Sorry everyone. Not yet. I got back on Twitter. I have no urge to get on it at all. Zero. I don't even want to be on it. So I don't know if I'm just gonna delete it again or if I'll just tap in once a day for the boys. Hey, what's up, boys? Dip. No, it's not it. I don't.
Just don't let it suck you in as it once did.
Like, dude, I've had it all day. I had it since yesterday. I've had it for 2 days now. I've been on it for a total of 10 minutes. Because I had like a shit ton of DMs I had to go through. All men, one female. How you been? I was like, I'm good. I just told what's up. You know, had to do me for a little bit.
I think you were
Overconsumed.
riding the wave of excitement.
What do you mean?
Because you had tried Twitter a number of times. You've tried and
This is
failed.
like my third time, yeah.
You've tried and failed Twitter a number of times, you know? And this third or fourth time that you hopped on it, you finally got it. You found a specific type of people that, you know, fuck with your shit and your content. And you were riding that wave of excitement, baby.
I was.
That's what I think it was.
No, 100%. Because I put out tweets. People think they're funny. People like it. People interact. It's cool, whatever. But now I don't have like an urge to do that. I don't. Maybe it was like a way of me being accepted, maybe low key. I don't have that feeling anymore. To where like, oh, I need to fucking, like I would tell Jake all the time, oh, I need to put a stupid tweet out. Like I gotta fucking think of something stupid. Why do I have to think of something stupid?
Yeah.
Like why do I have to tweet something stupid?
Granted, there's nothing wrong with tweeting.
There's nothing
something
wrong,
stupid.
Like I always tweet stupid shit, but in the beginning, I was always like, oh, I gotta tweet something stupid so people like it, in my head. So somehow subconsciously, it's probably carried over. Slowly, to where I felt like I needed to be accepted, but I don't feel that anymore.
Growth, baby, growth.
Yeah, I feel like zero Twitter. Like I know like the boys are on there. They're fucking great. Love the boys, but I already told them I was like, hey, I'm back, but I am not
Back.
I'm not back 100% like I was. Like I'm casually back. I'll pop in, whatever, and that's how I truly feel.
That's good, dude.
That's good.
That's good. Because honestly, I think even myself, I'm very, very consumed with social media, especially TikTok.
Right now, or especially right now.
You know what I mean?
Because you're still on your time off.
And even before that, man, it was always something on Twitter, something on TikTok, Snapchat, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Not really Snapchat, actually. More like Instagram.
Yeah.
But it was always, I was looking for something to watch, right? But it's like, why the fuck do I always need to be... Same thing. Why do I always need to be watching this? Like, why can't I make my own fun without this shit? You know?
Yeah.
And... yeah, same thing, man. Just trying to log off a bit.
And like I keep myself busy, you know. Like I've been watching more shows, which I'm glad I am, because that's something so much fucking better than me on Twitter. Enjoying a show.
But then again, I mean...
But Twitter has its perks.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Totally
Let's not discredit Twitter at all.
I'm not. Yeah,
Because-
like I said, it's the elite app.
Because Twitter, you know, Twitter will... it'll take you through...
Wormhole
after wormhole after wormhole. It'll take you on a roller coaster of emotions. You'll see the most heartwarming story 1 second, then you'll see the most disgusting snuff video the next, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
There was this one thread that I saw. It was like 100. This one guy posted about the trails that the airplanes leave and why they are pesticides and shit. Do you believe in that? That they're dropping pesticides, trying to kill everyone slowly?
The crop dusters?
Yeah. Not even that. Like you see like a fucking airliner going up. You see a fucking trail behind it.
Those chemtrails.
Chemtrails. There you go. Yeah, I read like 30 of those. I was like, holy shit. It made a lot of sense.
Do I believe that's real? Personally, I really haven't sat and thought about it much.
I think the chemtrail's real, but there's like people who take it way too far that they think it's aluminum foil in the sky. Aluminum foil in the sky. That they're dropping aluminum foil.
Maybe some microscopic shit. I don't. Hey, but then again, man, hey, you wouldn't think you got plastic in your blood, right?
Oh,
Or in your system.
We do.
We got tons of it.
Tons of it. Microplastics.
So why can't the air have microalumina?
I didn't think about it in a micro. I thought about it as like a little aluminum ball after you had a burrito.
See, I'm thinking literally ground up to as fine as it
It's
can
possible
go.
to where it would float. Like a powder.
Yeah, absolutely. To where it would just dissipate in the air.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
You're right.
Not saying I believe it.
But that's how you're picturing it.
That's how I'm picturing it.
I think the chemtrails could be real. I think it could be.
It could be, but hopefully it's not something we got to deal with in our generation.
Nah.
Let's let our kids deal with that shit. Or our kids.
Yeah, there you go.
Or, no, you know, more our kids.
Yeah, I don't have to ever worry about them. Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got, guys. Now you can follow me on Instagram at Big Dill with 2 G's, Twitter Big Dill _ in between. Yeah. Jose, plug yourself.
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Sick Puppy with 2 E's. And make sure to go ahead and follow us on Twitter, Daddy's Dungeon P. Instagram, Daddy's Dungeon Pod.
Yep.
Daddy's Dungeon Pod at gmail.com. Any questions, comments, concerns? Like it up, share it up.
Yep.
Comment it up.
Yep. Let's do it. Ready? Peace.